Hey everyone, Danny here over at Into Fly Fishing, and we are back with another affordable fly fishing reel review. Today we are taking a look at the Redington Crosswater 4, 5, 6 weight model. And Redington did send us this reel to review, but we will still be open and honest with our thoughts and how we feel about it, how it performed, and everything along those lines. So this reel, I would compare it to the Piscafun Sword model that we reviewed last video, Aventic, Max Catch. It's all in that similar price range that you would find. And I've fished a variety of budget fly reels in my day, and I'm actually really excited to review this one. And before we get into it, we do have a video in the description below that dives more into budget fly reels and some of the more affordable options, so check that out. We also have a link to purchase this reel in the description below, so we appreciate you taking a look at that and clicking that link and purchasing the reel there if you do want it. And before we dive in, we just wanted to say how much we appreciate you guys liking, subscribing, watching these videos. Obviously, it isn't a cheap thing for us to purchase the gear we do review, so the more that you guys interact with these videos, the better it is for us. So now, let's dive into this review. So how we tested this reel, I have been able to fish with this reel actually for the past couple months. I fished with it here in Arizona, I fished with it in Minnesota, I fished with it in Colorado, lakes, rivers, streams. So I've given it a good test and a good look at all of its capability, and I've just been messing with it again for the past few days just to get a good feel for it before we jumped into this review. So let's jump into the construction and the components of this reel. So the Redington Crosswater is made with a polymer composite plastic, so all aspects of it besides the internal bearings and things are made from it, as well as the drag system. So the handle, the drag knob, the reel itself is composite plastic, and I don't think that's a reason to be scared away from this reel. It makes it more affordable, but it also makes it really light and actually quite durable. Like I said, I've fished this, I've traveled with it, I've put it through the typical wear and tear, and it looks no worse for wear at all. So the reel itself is built to last. It's good, it's quality. Everything you get on it is built with Redington's reputation really on the line. So if you like Redington and if you've had success with their products like I've had, I do have faith that even though, yes, it is a plastic material, it's not going to fall apart on me. So weight, the 4, 5, 6 model, which is this one, weighs 5 ounces with no line, no backing on it. The 7, 8, 9 model weighs 5.5 ounces, same thing without any line or backing on it. Obviously, when you add on line, backing, leader, tippet, it adds a little bit more weight, but it feels lighter than some of my high performance reels that are made with aluminum. And I think Redington found a nice balance here, that it's not too light that it feels junky, but it's heavy enough to make it balance your rod. I've been able to find the balance on my 5 weight rods, 6 weight rods with this reel, no problem. The balance point is real easy to find. So depending on what model you choose, you get 2 different drag systems. This 4, 5, 6 comes with a Rulon drag system, which is a Teflon plastic. Again, more plastic materials might frighten some of you away, but don't let that be the case. The drag system itself is solid. I've had no issues with it, and when I've really had to crank down on it, it's done its job. The stopping power is good. So this isn't even really halfway pulled down, so I'll really tighten it, and as you can see, it takes some serious leverage to pull line out of it. So any fish you hook into that you're fishing for on a 4, 5, 6 weight rod is going to have a hard time really putting this drag system to the test. So don't be scared off that it isn't a carbon fiber disc drag system. It's still light, still performs well, and it really takes a lot to get that line out of there. Now, if you do want a carbon fiber drag system, the 789 model of the Crosswater Reel does have that for you. So when you are into those bigger fish, you have that carbon fiber drag system that's really going to put a great stopping power. So this one's smooth, there's no delay, I have no issues, but if you really want that guarantee, then go with the bigger model. So the sound. Again, some anglers get very passionate about what their reel sounds like. They want to hear that burning of the reel when you hook into a big fish and it's pulling your line out. Others don't care as much. So this reel definitely is a nice sound to it. It's not too loud, so you're not getting that really loud click, but it's not so quiet that you never hear it. So if you do get a fish that makes that line scream off the reel, you're gonna be able to hear it. You'll get that added adrenaline rush that comes with that. So I think it's a really nice balance of letting you know it's there, but not too loud that it becomes obnoxious. So as mentioned earlier, there are two sizes that you can get with the Redington Crosswater. The 456, which is this one, or the 789. So the 456 is perfect for all trout that you find. The 789 is built for your steelhead, your salmon, your pike, your bass, those sorts of things. So I wouldn't test the 456 on some of those really big fish. I'd stick with trout, panfish, maybe smaller bass. But anything bigger than that, go with the 789 option just to be safe and make sure you get that carbon fiber drag system and those other materials and just beef your setup that you would want. So colors, Redington at this point only makes the Crosswater Reel in black, so that is the only option you have. So if it's not your color, you're gonna have to go find a different reel that you like, but I think the matte black look is nice. It doesn't stand out, but it's got a nice design to it, something unique, something you don't see on every single fly reel. There's a bit of unique flair to it, which I appreciate. So depending on where you buy it, this reel is going to cost you anywhere from $40 to $65. Doesn't matter if you purchase the 456 or the 789. Now where the only difference comes in is if you purchase to have this spooled. So Redington did send this to me pre-spooled, and it comes with Scientific Angler backing as well as Rio mainstream 5-weight fly line. So you're getting good line on here, and that fully spooled costs you $109. So you're definitely paying for the line, but when I've casted it, it's been really smooth, and I just like Rio line, so I was really happy when I got it. I know that Scientific Anglers, Rio, both reputable companies, so fully spooled, it comes together well. It wasn't rubbing, it wasn't out of place, it didn't look bad, so they did a nice job with it. So if you don't want to mess with the spooling it yourself, pay the extra $60 and they'll do it for you. Alright, overall, I really like the Redington Crosswater. I think it's a good option for the anglers looking to have a backup reel for their mess around rod, or a rod they let their friends or families borrow, or if you're new to fishing and you want something a little more reputable from a company that's established, that's going to perform well, then I think this is the perfect reel for you. Again, for around $65 unspooled, it's a cheap reel. High performance reels are going to cost some of you 10 times that. So if you're just looking for an affordable reel that can take a beating, you don't need to be perfect. It's fairly forgiving but strong enough in case you do happen to hook into a trophy, then this is a really good option for you. So we appreciate you guys watching this review. Now remember, like, subscribe. The link to purchase this reel is in the description below. And also check out that budget fly reel video, and stay tuned for more videos coming your way.